Hey guys, I was talking on mute there for a second. But I hope you guys had a great day in the market today. It was pretty awesome. We cleared about 207 pips, so I'm very happy. And this is all based off of this very simple strategy that I always talk about. So if I can figure out something that makes this thing super easy, guys, I'm gonna share it with you. Okay. So AU and AJ, we're going to look at these two pairs today. And right now I am on the daily. As we can see from the daily chart, AJ and AU are both short and they both had a new peak on the same day. So for whatever reason, these two pairs are correlating. And I think the better trade, I think they were both good trades today, but depending on when you got to the market is when you were able to really take advantage of them. Okay. So with AU, I shared, we are looking at looking to go short, and you can see price has been at this area, or at least trying to come back to this area now for, let's see, make this small. It's been here, just count that as 1 and 2. So now we know we're going short, right? We already know we're going short. And I went ahead and just, what I did was just mark the day, right? So I know I'm looking at the right day. And just looking at the pattern, right? This thing is pulling back just slightly, right? Because it does look like it does want to go long. But for right now, you can see the day is pulling back. So we're going to drop down to H4 because I like to use H4 as my entry for H1. So on H4, as you can see here, the it is also short, still short, because again, like I said, we had a new peak about a day ago. All right, so now let's go to H1 and look for our entry. Well, not to look for our entry, but to look at this pattern. This pattern, guys, I call this the half a bat pattern. And another thing that I like to do is to come here and mark the time when I show up based on the broker. I think this one is that one. So now I know that we are in the first day after the new peak. So I am looking for the easiest trade in the world, right? And it's to go short. So now, whether you choose to go on M30, 15, or 5, now you can look for your entry. And again, this is all based off of when you show up to the market, because market timing is everything, folks, everything. All right, so let me make this bigger. Okay, so this is what I mean by if you were available for this, if you got in here pretty early, then you would have wanted to take advantage of you know, this entry here. And you know, it's really a bummer. I had saw this yesterday, you know, while I was doing the training, and I was like, oh, I need to, you know, get my position. And I wanted to wait till it was later on in the evening, because around this time, I mean, it's still early for me, but I could definitely put these entries in before I go to sleep, you know, or wind down for the day. And usually around 8, 9 o'clock, I'm, you know, winding down for the day. And sometimes I'll come in and I'll put my orders right at around that time. And I had just, you know, was winding down too good. And I didn't put this one in. So by the time I got to the market today, it was right around here. It already had done all this. So I would have loved to have already been in the market around here. Right, that's around 60. Look at that, Asia was 71. So when you have Asia, this is literally just blown out for the day. So there was nothing left, barely anything left for the market in New York, right? I mean, just barely. I mean, look at all that. And this thing is 82 pips for the average daily range. And the majority of them were already used up in Asia. So there wasn't a whole lot going on here. I did try to get in here. I only got a few pips. And I just said, you know what? The Asia range is completely blown out. Let me leave this one. So today, which is the next trading session, this is technically going to be, so we already know that this was the new peak. This is your one peak formation. What's today? It's still Tuesday for me, technically, right? It's still Tuesday, but in the trading world, as you can see, it's already Wednesday, right? So we already have a reversal that is coming. So it is going to reverse. I don't know how, sometimes the reversal will be the whole day. Okay, sometimes it won't, but we're just gonna wait. There's definitely is a reversal. It may come back up to, here, to the psychological lines. Okay, so we'll wait and see what happens, but there's definitely going to be a reversal, and it is Wednesday. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, so let's hop on over to AJ. Let's take a look at that. All right, look at it again. Same thing like AU. It is short, right? You can see that we are at the high, and looking at this today, we were looking to go short. H4 is also incongruent with where we want to do. So let's go look at H1. Let's look at the pattern. All right, so we get to the market. All right, let's go move this over. And I don't know why I keep forgetting which one it is. We'll just leave it 1300. Okay, now I do this when I back test, you know, like I'm sharing, I always like to mark when I came to the, when I came to the market. Like this morning, I did mark the pairs that I was trading when I got here. Okay. Okay. It's M30. You guys know I like to take a look at M30. Sometimes the pattern for me is super clear on M30, and this indicator already kind of drew my order blocks for me. Okay, so that would have been the order block that came into the next trading session. And as you can see, it did a pullback to the order block. There was a retest there that was confirmed. And again, this is one of those pairs like I shared. I wish I was available for this one, right? To take this trade. Now this did 70, look at that. In Asia, it did about 76 pips. And the ADR on AJ is high. Now that's one of the reasons why I like to trade this pair, but sometimes this thing moves very, very slow, which is like, what in the world? But that's why I like it, because it has a high ADR. So let's go down to M15. As you can see, oh man, it's even clearer. 81.3, again, completely blown out. So this was another one that I was like, oh, let me see if it's gonna, you know, let me get some more pips. So I did enter this thing here. And again, this one, I didn't hold on to it too much longer because, you know, we ended up with like 50 some odd pips. It was moving so slow, guys. I was like, oh, this thing might just be ranging, because this is what I was thinking it was gonna do. right here. And we all know once you start realizing you're in a range, you just get out. But I had got in, and I probably got in a little late too, because I was looking at some other pairs. Like I shared, we did about 207 pips. I got into these late. I was late anyway because I didn't enter this market while I was sleeping or before I went to sleep. You know, that was the ideal entry, right? But I missed to enter it. So this is my total fault for not coming in here at this railroad track right here with the reversal and taking this while I was available, right? So that would have been perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That's the entry. You can see the reversal is done. You got your railroad track, boom, you take it. And you're looking to go short anyway, so it's a perfect trade. Okay. So that's about 45. So I'm surprised, you know, this thing gave us so many pips. All right. I think that's all I have. That's all I'm going to share for today. I hope that made sense. I hope you got some value from it. If you do, please hit the notification, like, and comment. And with that, guys, have a great day. Oh, and this thing is reversing tomorrow. Okay, so just be mindful. Okay, and it's Wednesday. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and close this video for today, and we'll see you in the next one. Cheers.